year 10 unit 1, and we're taking a wee look here at compound interest. So there are plenty of different ways of doing this one. I'm going to do a few. You can use the formula here, which I tend to stay well clear of, but we might try and throw it into the end to make sure we get the right answer. I like to have a bit more of an understanding of what's going on. So let's take a look. Find the interest earned in an account where £750 is deposited for 3 years at 2.5% compound interest. I work it through year on year. It's kind of what makes most sense in my head, especially if you struggle with this sort of thing. Let's just take it nice and slowly. So we're going to deal with the first year. We're going to find 1%, which is 750 divided by 100, which of course then is 7.5. 2.5%, then is 7.5 multiplied by 2.5. This gives us 18.75. So after 1 year, we have £750 plus £18.75. So we have £768.75. Alright, second year then. Again, it's a slow method, but it will get us there. We don't now do it from the 750 because we're a year into it. We now find 1% of this. I'll have to start rounding numbers soon here. 7.6875. 2.5% then equals 7.6875 multiplied by 2.5. $19.21875. So that means after 2 years we have 768.75 plus 19.21875. So we have 787.9688. And go to that amount of decimal places. Again, we don't need it. Let's write it down if you're still with me. So that's after 2 years, and what is in the account we need to work out for 3 years. So the third year, 1%. We're dividing this by 100, so you get 7.879688. 2.5%. Gives me 19.699. Let's do a couple of decimal places. We're going to add that on. And after 3 years, we have 787.9688 plus 19.699. And we have £807.67. Notice I've worked a lot of decimal places in at the very end. I've rounded to 2 because we're dealing then with money. So the question said find the interest earned. So the interest earned in this particular case isn't the £807. That's how much we have now in the account. So we need to subtract 750 from that. So our interest is equal to £57.67. And that's our answer then for there. Let's look at a couple of other methods just while we're here. If you want to do it this way, principal amount, sorry, so you can see this. Principal amount is 750. 100. R is your rate, so it's 2.5. All over 100 to the power of how many years there are. No, it's going to be 3. If you put that in, you will then get your 807.67. I know it seems like way fewer lines, and it is way fewer lines. The problem is you've so much to remember, and I don't know if people will understand that wee formula as you kind of sit and work your way through it. The other way you could do it is you could multiply each time by 1.025. If you know that multiplying by 1.025 adds on 2.5%, you could just do that a couple of times. So let's see how that actually works out. $750, you see that multiplied by 1.225, the light's not great on that. Gives me £768.75, which is my number here. If I times that, I get £787.96. Again, you see it's the right number, and times it again. But again, you need to know what's going on. So 1.025 is your magic number there, because that's making it 2.5% bigger each time. Again, I wouldn't recommend it unless you definitely know what's going on. So times 750 by 1.025, times it by 1.025, times it by 1.025. Again, if you're feeling particularly great about yourself, you could do 750 times 1.025 cubed, which is kind of where this is really coming from, and that is how it all works out. Okay.